Welcome one and all to my review of The Thing. My favourite sci-fi horror movie ever. My favourite genre, sci-fi horror, I have come to decide. So this movie's set in Antarctica, 1982, at a American research facility. Don't know what they're researching, probably marijuana. They're all stoned and they're all watching VHS. Man, remember VHS? And then they get a visit from a Norwegian crew. A violent visit of them shooting up a husky, or shooting at a husky, I should say. We're not having that pish, that's for sure. So they retaliate, and then they take the dog in, and all kinds of madness ensues. So this movie is starring Kurt Russell, Keith David, and Wilford Brimley, Mr. Diabetes himself.
Diabetes.
It's pre-Tash Brimley, like not from like the Cocoon. Remember the Cocoon movies? Nah, no one remembers them. I do. I've seen them umpteen times. So, what I love about this film is its ambience, its use of a minimal soundtrack, and its use of like whispering sounds of the wind blowing through crevices and like doors and windows, and then you've got the effects which are all practical. They're all really impressive looking for the time, and even now. Brilliant. Gory, not so much. A lot of alien gore, so it's a lot of green and yellow blood getting flung about. Looks more like paint, actually, so your palate shouldn't be too offended. And then, they go to the site where they found this creature. But they don't know it's a creature yet, of course. They just think it's a dog, but it's something sinister. And they find this old crashed spaceship that's been in the ice for 100,000 years or whatever. Something ridiculous, and there's like a hole where they dug out the alien creature, or whatever didn't fall out, climbed out, and then froze in the ice, and they decided to take it home, give it a wee cigarette and a cup of coffee. Why would you do that? You just leave it where the fuck it is. So silly, so dumb. But that's humans' curiosity. It always leads to madness. Yeah, I remember seeing this as a wee guy and getting freaked out and having to turn it off. It was with my dad and my uncle at the time, and there was a specific section of which I was like, nope, that's enough. Abso-fucking-lutely not.
Let's go, Bennings. I gotta get some sleep.
Yeah, one startlingly creepy moment. There's a few more in this film, actually. There's quite a bit more. And most are more horrifying than this one. So it has got thriller elements to it as well. You know, second guessing who's the thing, who's no the thing. Ooh, scary stuff. Who can you trust? No fucking one, that's who. I'm telling you that for right now. For free, in fact. There was also a video game of the thing that was a sequel to the movie. Released on Xbox and PS2, PC, shite. Didn't really like it. I actually think I had a GameCube version as well, but that was shite and all. Game was so hard. You could fucking start the game, two of you get machine guns and one's got a flamethrower. As we know, the flamethrower's the only thing to really damage the thing. And your teammates can turn mental at random. They can just go into fits of panic and not do anything, run away, turn into the thing entirely. And then you're pretty much fucked at that point because they had the flamethrower. And you're like, now what do I do? Die! And then there was, of course, the prequel that was released in 2011, also called The Thing. So now you have two movies out called the exact same fucking thing, The Thing. Well done. That was really well done, wasn't it? Great decision making there. And it just follows the Norwegian team as they find the alien, dig it out, and all die one by one in painful, gruesome, gory ways. And considering you find out what happens to them in the first film, this one is really pointless. If ever a pointless sequel to exist, this is the most pointless of all prequels, right? Or sequels. And but it's still a bit of fun, so it's still worth a watch. It's just nothing to really shake a stick at. There was various comics that had sequels to the thing. They could have adapted one of them, I suppose, but really there's other than destroying the entire world, because that is the inevitability of a of a virus like this, there's no point in doing any more movies. And that was the next thing. What is the thing? I think it was a bioweapon that was on that ship that crashed. It got loose and it took over its first host, and it's just been taking over things, ever since then. So who knows? No one really knows, and that's part of the mistakes, part of the charm of the movie, is you don't find out its origins, because not everything needs an origin. And I'm looking at you, Alien Covenant, you fucking dick. It is okay not to know some things, okay? Especially when it comes to entertainment. So like I said, this is my favourite sci-fi horror film. Favourite horror film entirely. Highly recommend you go and watch it, rent it, buy it, love it. I'll see you all in the next video.
It isn't Benning.